the current shifts that I have going on in my life. Now, you would ask, Kai, I don't care about what you have going on, but I know you don't want it to be framed that way, but what I have to talk to you today is all the things that you're currently dealing with as well. Because whoever resonates to my content, to my page at the exact time that they do is exactly what they need to hear. So I don't want to frame it in a way where this is just me talking about my life. I want you to legitimately listen as if you're listening for what's the solution to what's currently going wrong in your life. Because at this current moment, at the time that you're watching it, whether you're watching it today, where I'm filming it, or you're watching it next week, or you find this video 5 years from now on some random app that hasn't even been that doesn't even exist yet, right? The unlimitedness of this information is going to transmute time, but I want you to listen as if you are getting an answer to a question you currently have. So I need you to watch to the end because you don't know when your transmission is going to come, and you also don't know exactly when you're going to get the transmission that you need. And rewatch this video over time if necessary. So the first thing I want to talk about with me is my inability to balance masculine energy for my business, also in real life. So in my business, I'm realizing I lack a lot of masculine energy, and I lack it because I will say, "Oh, I want to film video." Like I genuinely have built 120 subscribers, and majority of them came from the past few months, just only because of me posting on the internet. Like I haven't done anything to actually get these subscribers besides post content on TikTok, and people will find my YouTube and they will follow me here. But I also get subscribers from lives on YouTube. So those are the two ways I get my subscribers. All right. I get them from doing the YouTube lives, and I get them from posting on my TikTok, and my name is YouTube at kydreamsbig. So people will literally, like, I've never grown faster. Like I get at least 10 a week or 5 a week from when I was getting 0 a week. Okay, so those are my two current strategies when it comes to building my YouTube. Because one, when you're talking, people can really feel your energy and they immediately subscribe so they can catch your other lives. But two, when you post on a different app and people are coming to YouTube, it's because they really, really resonate with the content. Again, that's why you're here watching this video, right? So I feel like I don't have that masculine energy because while I'm doing those two things, I will say, like, I actually know if I posted and I cared about my production quality and I did my makeup and my hair and I did my, I dressed nice and I put on a little bit of jewelry. And these are things I love doing, right? These are things I've been wearing makeup since I was 8. I was in 5th grade wearing full faces of makeup because I've loved makeup that much for my entire life, whether I have clear skin or I have, discoloration at the time, whatever the case is, I'm wearing makeup full face down. Like it doesn't matter what my skin looks like. So I don't wear it because of my skin. I wear it legitimately. I mean, that is one reason because it is a perfecter of your natural features, but I really wear it because I literally love the fact that I literally look so good. Like women that wear makeup look good in comparison to women who don't, because it's just an enhancer. It's almost like putting an enhancer on top of, if you put an enhancer on top of anything, if I do my own hair versus going to get it done, you're going to tell me the person that is professional, that's done it for a decade is better. You're going to tell me that. You're going to tell me that it looks better when I go get it done. Why? Because they have that expertise that I don't have. So I've been wearing makeup and it's just like that excellence, right? They have that sprinkle of excellence because they have the time put in, they have a business with it, or they've spent so much time investing in that skill. I could have spent 10 years learning and my hair could look just as good as theirs, just as their work, but I don't have the years on them is what I'm saying. So their excellence is shown because their work is better than mine. So when it comes to makeup, it's not really like I'm better than you and you're less than me because I know how to do my makeup. It's simply, I know that women who wear makeup get more attention. They get more views. They get more attention in real life, literally. Like I'm not going to say makeup is the thing because I've literally been out and a guy will be like, "Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. Let me fill your car up with gas," and hand me all the cash in his pocket. That's legitimately happened to me multiple times. Like in those times I had no makeup on. So it's not that makeup is making this big shift. It's just that it's a sprinkle of excellence on top of who you already are. It's a literal expansion. It's literally like it is a way to enhance what you already have. So if I tell you, hey, like you have to do your own hair for the rest of the year, you could be like, great. But I could also say, hey, I'll pay for you to go get it done for the rest of the year. You would probably choose them to do it. Not only because, one, you probably wouldn't want to do it yourself for the year if I'm offering to pay for you to get services done for a year, but you would want them to bring their expertise to the table. All right. So I genuinely feel like that's the reason why I want to wear makeup, right? So now let's go back into the topic. So like doing my makeup, wearing really nice clothes, like doing all those things to enhance myself because I want to show myself I actually do care about my business. But I'll do all those things sometimes, right? But not as much as I could. All right. Especially because I enjoy doing it. I'm just being lazy because I'm too much in flow. I don't have enough of that masculine energy. And it also goes to scheduling out lives. Like I had those two methods, right? The doing lives on here, but also doing the videos on TikTok and letting people come over here as they please. And I have those two methods, but I still know that if I put time into my makeup, I put time into my hair, I put time, like I sprinkled excellence on everything I possibly can, right? I just increased my video production, and I made sure that my background looked amazing 24/7, and I scheduled out the times I was going to be doing videos. I would grow like wildfire. I know that because the information I have is not only different than what people normally hear, because one, I'm very activating, but two, I don't watch a lot of social media. So most of the thoughts, 95% of the thoughts that I talk about come from my everyday experience and from my brain. Now, I have coaches, I've been coached, I have had mentors, I've had tons of, I mean, I'm going to a class next weekend, a 2-day class next weekend. Like I'm constantly educating myself, but it's with the same 5 people that has been for the past, 4 years. So it's not like I'm hearing tons of different influences over my voice is what I'm saying. So like I know that what I'm saying is different. I know that what I'm saying is valuable and that people want to hear it. And if I can put together a package that looks like, hey, she cares about her business, and I just relay that information, I continue to refine my message, that my channel could be at 100,000 subscribers before the end of the year. For sure. Because TikTok literally has I have over 100,000 likes on TikTok alone. So that at least shows me at least 100,000 people, 100,000 different people. Now, obviously, it could be like a lot of people liking my content. So it's not exactly 100,000, but let's just say 90K. Like 90K different people have seen my content and resonated in some form. That could have been a subscriber. So it's just saying like the amount of people who are resonating with my content could also be resonating here and subscribed, right? You don't have to pay to subscribe either. You don't have to pay to like. Those are two free things, right? So I'm equating the attention I've garnered on TikTok to what I do in my social media on YouTube. What I'm saying is that I know that I need to have more masculine energy, right? And keeping myself strict because I'm like talking about feminine things, makeup, hair. I'm a nail tech, so these are nail by Kalia, but well, getting my toes done or getting massages or making sure that I feel good and eating the best foods and showing up, but also like scheduling those lives, like all these things I need to be like very, very structured in, I am not because I'm so in flow. So that's the main thing right now is like, how can I get myself to be masculine about the feminine things? Because really doing these lives is literally straight transmission from my heart. This is extremely feminine, but I have to get my behind here. Like I have to keep myself on a schedule to get my hair done every 2 weeks. And if I fall off, then I feel like, oh, I don't want to, but I could use that money and just throw it into a stock. And I would rather do that than get up and get my hair done. But I would rather just wear it in a bun. Like there's so many things that just constantly revolve. And if I had that masculine energy of like, this is what you're doing, that's it. Like, I really feel like if I had a boyfriend and he was like, yeah, like he knew me to post on my social media weekly, and he knew me to always do my hair and my makeup and always blah 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 blah, like he's known me to do those things, I'd probably stick to it more if somebody knew that. But nobody knows the energy and patience that I put behind every single piece of content I've ever put out in my life. I've been making content since I was like 17 and I'm 24. So it's not that or maybe even 16, but it's not that I don't know what I need to do. It's I know I need what I need to do. I just need the masculine energy to do it. So that's the very first thing. The second thing is making money out of abundance instead of lack. So right now I feel like I definitely have had moments in my life where I've attracted a lot of money, or just money in general, right? Just money in general, but also like tens of thousands of dollars because of abundance mindset. But I also feel like I've attracted the, thousands of dollars because of lack, because I've like really worked myself to the bone. And so my current transmission actually is to get myself to be able to make money working less and being okay with working less. I've been getting this golden key for like a while. I actually have a voice recording on my phone for maybe like 3 or 4 days ago where I talked about I literally need to learn how to work less because I'm obsessed with working hard. And then when I work hard, then I feel like I don't want to spend my money. If I like actually made the money easier, then I could really shift my entire financial situation to be even better. And it's already better. It's already great. But I want it to be better. Like I just want I love what I have here and what else is there. Like I love the car that I have and I'm so appreciative I don't have to walk it. I literally went to brunch today and I had to walk a 4-minute walk to the restaurant, and I like 4 minutes there, 4 minutes back. And I literally almost broke down in tears when I got back to my car because I was like, oh my gosh, if I had to literally walk everywhere, like that was a 4-minute walk. I was like, if I had to walk everywhere, I genuinely don't know how I would be like even mentally able to think. Like that puts so much stress on me to have to navigate myself through the street. Like I literally can just tap it in GPS, do what I got to do safely, and I can go long distances. I don't have to like physically walk there. That was such a blessing to me for today. And so I want more of that, more of like all the things that I have, I get to experience and I get to be happy and I get to use these things I was journaling earlier. That, I save a lot of money every single month. Over $1,500 minimum every single month is invested, right? Across my different investments, right? But which is like not the point of this video, but basically just across investments. And I got to talk about that too. But another thing, yeah, I definitely have to talk about that. But across my investments, but I feel like when I was investing so heavily because I had just really gotten the hang of like how it works. So like now it's effortless, zero brain power. Like if you ever take a class with me or a course with me, or you're in any of my containers, or you work with me in any capacity, I talk about that a lot, what I just said. And so, and I also recommend it because I 100% believe in that. But I need to be able to enjoy the money. I need to be able to enjoy it because I was investing so heavily because I wanted to really just understand how it works and I wanted to put my all into it. But now I'm realizing there's no cap to investing. Like your Roth IRA is the only investment, which I don't even count that as an investment because I only count my passive incomes as investments, and I don't technically get a passive income from Roth IRAs. So I don't technically consider it to be a income, or just I don't consider it right to be an investment. I just consider it like a thing that I do, right? And that's my own separation in my mind. But there is no cap, right? Your Roth IRA is the only thing with a cap. You have $7,000 under the age of like 65, and then above that, I think it's like 8,000 or something like that, right? Something along those lines. I do know it's 7,000 for the year of 2025 under a like elderly age is what I will say, right? I know that for sure, for a fact. But every other investment that I have, right, I'm spreading thousands of dollars across these investments, and sometimes more. Like I'm like that's minimum. So I'm spreading across these investments, and I'm not enjoying any cent. Like I said, a Roth IRA is the only account that has a cap. So if I invest 6,000, and that's not even true because I know different investment methods to where you can invest more than that 7,000 in your Roth IRA. Like so technically the Roth IRA even doesn't, like now I'm thinking about it, the Roth IRA doesn't even have a cap. So when I think about when do I get to enjoy the money that I make if now I'm an investor? That's the second question. Like, when do I get to enjoy the money? Because every single dollar I get, I'm going to be honest, like every single dollar I get, whether I get an extra 300, extra 400, extra 200, extra 1,000, 100, I get an extra 150, right? An extra 45, whatever that I have over the 1,500, I'm literally throwing it into a stock. I'm like, oh, like I don't even think about having fun. I don't think about fixing my laptop or upgrading the laptop. I don't think about like doing the things I want to do, or getting a cleaner to come more often than she already does, or to get more massages than I currently get, or to go out and treat myself more than I currently do, or get my hair done more than I normally do. Like, I have never thought to invest back into me. I've only been investing back into my money. And so I have to consciously think, okay, I need a cap. I need a cap. Like, I need to create a cap, because if I don't create a cap for my investments, I will invest every single cent for the next 20 years and never and I'll be a miserable person who doesn't care about themselves, because I'm literally putting the money over myself. So I have to say, okay, well, every single month, that's my cap. Like, I'm not putting more than $100 into that thing. I'm not putting more than $400 into that thing. I'm not putting more than $900 into that thing. I'm not putting over $1,000 into that thing. Okay. Like, I'm going to decide, okay, when my Roth IRA is maxed on its normal $7,000 limit, I'm not going to be doing any type of little strategies to increase it, because I have to make sure that the vessel in which the money is coming through isn't miserable, because I don't want to be miserable. And this transmission really came through. I was watching Kristen Such, she's on YouTube. And I had a video where she was talking about all of this stuff. And I was like, this is literally coming to light so much that I'm having so many transmissions in one day. I don't know what's going on. I need to get this out. Okay. And you guys know my other videos really used to be like this. But I have to be able to enjoy money. So now I'm gone from, like, literally today, I've gone from investing every single cent into all my investments, because that was a form of self-love for me, to be like, oh my gosh, you're really taking it serious. Like, that was literally self-love for me. But now it's not, because now I need something different. Now I need to use a different set of tools. Now I need to be able to put a cap on the money that I invest, right? Putting that extra dollar in there actually hurts me more than it helps me now. It used to help me because I'm like, ooh, I'm investing extra. But now that I understand it and I don't need to do that, and I'm not really on a learning path with that anymore, why am I doing that? Right? And I've been doing it for a while when I don't need to. Like, I don't need to invest every single cent. What if I take that dollar and I go and I buy myself a lip gloss from the beauty supply store because I just want a new lip gloss, just for the fun of it, like to put one in my car, or to like put one in my purse, or try a new lip, like go in there and try some colors and go pick a dollar lip gloss. Like, that would be a fun little trip to the beauty supply store. But instead of doing that, I'm putting every single cent that I have. And don't get me wrong, like, my budget or the money that I allocate for me is still hundreds of dollars every single month. What I'm saying is that instead of sticking to that hundreds of dollars a month, and it like basically increases every time my income increases, I keep everything the same, but I make sure to expand that pot. But I need to expand it again. Basically, I'm saying I need to expand it again. Like, all the little like $100, extra $50, like extra $75 that's just coming through different orders and different things like that, and different people and different opportunities. I need to put that money into my pile of money that I use for myself. And I need to stop using that money for all the needs and necessities, and I need to actually have fun. I saw a video by Myron Golden where he talked about like all the different pots you should have your money in. So you should have a pot for you should have a pot for your investments, and then you need to have a pot for your bills, and a pot for your savings, and a pot for your family, or your food and your groceries and your whatever. But then you also need like to educate yourself and stuff, but you need to have a bucket for fun. And then when he said that, I was like, bucket for fun? You want me to put fun money in the fun bucket? And he said you have to use 100% of it every single month. I'm like, I'll try it. I tried it for like 2 business seconds and it didn't work. And I put that money straight into, I think I put it into one of my dividend yielding stocks, I believe. But I am so like over it. Like, I don't want to do that anymore. Like, the $10 to, upgrade my massage with like hot rocks or like aromatherapy or something like that is more of a benefit than putting it into a stock at this point, because I want to make sure the vessel, like this is what she talked about, Christian, and she talked about the vessel literally needing to be good. Like there's no way that I'm expecting to make tens of thousands of dollars every single month, but then when I need to go and give myself, like, go get my hair done, I'm like, oh, I don't want to spend that $100, or I don't want to spend that 200. It's like about $200. Like I don't want to spend that $200. What are you talking about? Then why do you want money? Because there's no reason your money situation should change if you're not willing to spend it anyways. If you ain't gonna spend that too, if I want to make $10,000 minimum every single month, but I'm like, no, I don't want to spend that $100 on my hair. What are you talking about? You still have 9,000, or let's say you have $9,800 left. Are you good? Are you good? Are you okay? So I'm really convincing myself that, like, no, I can't spend on anything. Like I need to keep it in my investments. And it's just like, even in the account that I had that was for the fun account, like I'm telling y'all, like I am like, try it at least once, and I'm like, I'm willing to do that. So I tried it and I made the account. And I actually have a high yield saving account that's literally for my fun money. That's just going to sit there when I'm ready to do coaching, or I'm ready to do blah, 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 or I'm ready to get a class from somebody, or I'm ready to level up one of my businesses and invest in it and change something, or whatever. Whatever I'm wanting and willing to do, then I'll use that money, the fun money, right? To do the things I want to do, or when I have golf lessons, or when I have singing lessons, gymnastics, whatever, all the things. Because I love so many things, right? I hate cooking, I hate cleaning, so I have cleaning services that come in. Like why? Like I have all these things that I want, but then I won't spend money on it when I have the money. I'll just throw the extra into my investment, so across my investment portfolio. So what I'm gonna do is but yeah, that's what I was saying. Like I literally made a high yield saving account for it, and I literally made it for that purpose, for all those things I just listed, and I had hundreds of dollars in it, and then I took all the money out and used it for an investment, because I feel like I'm not worthy of spending $200 on myself, because I really feel like, this is the truth, that I feel like it's attached to bad financial decisions. Because when I didn't understand money, I used to spend like $300, $400 a month on clothes. I didn't understand money. I wasn't making a lot of money. And I had a partner at the time who was helping me out financially. And I still wasn't, like, I was doing the wrong thing with money, essentially. I had an abundance of money, and I was doing the wrong thing with it, which was spending it. At that time, I should have been learning investments. I should have been learning about money. I should have been, like, putting it into all these things. I could have, like, been doing so many great things with that money, right? Or using it for what, like, using my money to, like, pay my bills and do the things I'm supposed to be doing. But instead, I'd be like, well, I want to go buy clothes. So it was like, instead of taking my energy to be able to fix the things that were wrong, I would use that energy to go and pour it into buying more stuff. Instead of buying stuff to make me happy, I'm going to go actually solve the thing that's making me sad so I can be happy forever. Like, I'm going to go solve my money problem so I can actually be happy forever, instead of using clothes to patch that hole. That's what I was doing to myself. And so I was able to start realizing that and start saying, okay, like, yeah, you have to do something different with money, okay? But I've already done that. Like, I've done the budget, I've done the thing, I've helped people with their own money issues at this point. People have paid me their money to help them with money. Like, I'm way past that now. Like, I'm not even in it anymore at all. At all. That's not my story anymore. However, I still think that spending money on things that are for me are bad financial decisions. And it's just like, I'm not that person anymore. I'm not that person anymore who would just spend $400 on clothes for no reason. No, I literally have brain cells that rub together now. Like, I wouldn't make those sort of financial decisions anymore. And so I have to be honest with myself. Like, do I still feel like I'm irresponsible with money? And if I ask that question, I would say, no, I don't. So why are you acting like you're irresponsible? Because, you know, when you're an irresponsible child, your parents constantly watching you. They're constantly on you. They're constantly making, like, they may even outsource and be like, hey, make sure you watch so-and-so when you're around, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's so many There's so many things taken into account when you feel like you're irresponsible. Or I guess like when you're looking over an irresponsible child, you go to lengths to make sure that they are responsible. And I feel like I'm doing that with myself. But I am responsible. I literally am. I'm not an irresponsible adult. With the information I have in my head, there's no such thing as irresponsible. So why am I allowing myself to treat myself like an irresponsible little 12-year-old who doesn't know how to like pay their bills? It doesn't exist. Like I'm treating myself like I'm a 16-year-old. Like even at 16, I was financially literate, more literate than most 24-year-olds now. But I just have a really high standard for myself. So I have to remember, like, the standard you have for yourself is way above what everyone else has or what you normally see. But that doesn't mean that you can't now increase that. It's a bad financial decision for me to see other people to get things like buy clothes and do all types of hauls and stuff when they don't have money for it because they're trying to patch up their like sadness. But that's not what I'm doing. I'm actually investing into my look because I have the money for it. That's not the same thing. Okay, so I have to really act like that. And so now I'm like, when I have the money for something, I'm going to buy it. Like I'm going to upgrade it. I'm going to use the money. I'm putting a cap on my investments, and I'm not going to let myself put the investments over myself, because I am the vessel that's bringing in the money anyways. God is the source, and he's giving me the resource to make money through all types of different ways, passive incomes, other high income skills, etc., through social media, through coaching, etc. But I have to take care of the resource. I have to make sure I'm good. Like if I never spend money on myself, like it's not even just about spoiling myself. It's about like getting better food, making sure that I'm like I eat really, really great, but like eating even greater, like going above the bare minimum for me. Like my bare minimum is most people's like, oh my God, I wish I could do that. Right? So I have to remember, just because my bare minimum is everyone else's dream, I get to still raise my bare minimum. Because my bare minimum is like some other person, my bare minimum is like they're absolutely not. I would never do that. Or I guess like my next level is somebody else's like, I would never do that. Right? Like everything's relative. So I have to remember, like I get to raise my floor. So that means like I drink alkaline water only. And I feel so good when I only drink alkaline water. It's way more of an investment and way more work. Because they don't sell alkaline, like, to my knowledge, they don't sell alkaline water in like small little 12-ounce containers in any grocery stores around me. So it's like I can go, or not 16 ounce, I guess 16.2 or 16.9 ounces of like just regular water bottles, right? There's not alkaline water bottles. There's like, I can only find them in the gallon or find them in liters, or I can't find them in a big pack. If I could find them in a big pack, I probably use it more, but now I have to like buy the gallons or buy the liters, because like it's an extra step to stay consistent with the alkaline water. But I know that I love it so much because it literally transforms me overnight when I drink alkaline water. I love it. So, and I've tried making my own alkaline water with lemon and lime and trying to alkalize water, but I prefer to just buy the 8 or 9 or 10 pH water. I need it, okay? Just saying. So going the extra mile to say like I'm committing to doing that for the rest of my life. I'm never going back to not drinking the alkaline water. Okay? Like whatever inconvenience it brings, I'm going to subject myself to that. Period. Or when it comes to like the food, I eat really great, but eating even better. Supplements. Like I have done tons of supplements in the past, but I'm never consistent with them because I'm like, oh, well, now I'm focused on something else in my life, and then I want to put all my energy into that. But it's like I don't ever take the good with me. Like I don't take, why didn't I just take the supplements with me? Wouldn't that help me further on? Like I need to continue to invest that in myself. So I need to put that into my budget. Like that is a thing that I do. That's a thing that I've done in the past that I love, and I'm going to keep doing it. Like whether that is CMOS or just other types of vitamins, or I do collagen and stuff like that. Like, and NAC, which is N-acetylcysteine, like all those type of things. Like I love being healthy. But I have to make sure that I'm elevating my floor every time I feel like I need to, because I'm the vessel for the money. And if I don't feel good for the level I need to be operating at, no money's going to be made anyways. So I must do my own work. So I'm putting a cap on those investments. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is I realized today after watching some of her videos that I was like, pretty much everything I just talked about, but also I was putting every single dollar thinking that I was doing it for the love of it. And I realized, I uncovered today that I don't actually still love putting every single dollar into it. I used to love that at the beginning, but now I need different tools to get to a different place. So instead of putting that extra $10 in there, I'm going to give myself a cap. Or let's just say I make an extra 3,000 this month, right? I'll say, okay, I'm going to give myself 1,500 of that. And I'm going to invest the rest extra on top of whatever I already invest and whatever bills I already take care of. Like maybe I'll go pay up something. Like who cares what I do? But I need to be taking care of me. And that doesn't mean like I'm still navigating. What I'm navigating right now is like, okay, where is the difference between financially irresponsible and taking care of myself? Because to me, all that was together. It was like taking care of myself and financially irresponsible were all the same thing because I didn't have money. But now they're two different things because I have the money and I have like knowledge about money, so I'm not irresponsible with it. So it's like, I know I'm not going to go and spend $400 on some haul of a ton of clothes I'm not going to wear. I know that. But I can allow myself to buy things, buy jewelry, buy accessories, buy clothing that I love and that I like because I'm allowed to do that. Okay. The other thing I want to talk about is Myron Golden talked about your poverty floor. And I want to genuinely talk about raising my poverty floor. All right. Because my poverty floor right now is like, if I invest less than $1,500, I feel like my poverty floor is like shaken. Like basically, if I invest $1,500 for that month, I feel like I'm good financially. But if I invest less than that, I feel like, ooh, shaken, right? And it's not that I'm using it to spend on something else. It normally is like, oh, I have like one of my annual bills coming out, or like something pops up, or I gotta pay for something really, or somebody's birthday, or like whatever, like those small little inconsistent expenses, right? And so now I'm raising my poverty floor because like I want to, like my new poverty floor is not going to be based on how much I invest. It's going to be based on how much I need to just like operate smoothly. So that means like how much I spend on groceries, gas, food, leisures, needs, any courses, classes, coaching, mentoring, like anything for like the alkaline water. That includes all the stuff for the supplements, like, and that includes being able to, you know, do things for people's birthdays and investing in other people and blah, 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 like all those things, right? Upgrading my laptop, etc. Like all the things that aren't a bill or that aren't investments, right? That pool of money, all right? Because I don't technically have I mean, I do have a savings, but I don't equate it because I don't ever look at it. I just throw money into it and I don't look at it because you're not supposed to look at your savings anyway. So, I have that, but what I'm saying is that I want to increase that. So I want to increase it to like 1,000, to where it's like every single month I have $1,000 of that fun bucket that I literally have to spend 100% of. Like that feels really, really good. What would I do with that 1,000? Let's do some quick journaling. Well, for one, I would continue to have I could literally spend that right now. I could literally spend $1,000 like this very second, like if I think about it. But I want to write it down so I can like kind of break down the numbers, but I don't have my Apple Pen. So let me go and get that because I kind of need that really quick. All right, so let's get the Apple Pen. Like this is, like I said, this is a real life transmission. Like this is not for fake. Like the reason why I think people get coaching with me is because, or with anybody for that matter, is because we're actually doing the work. Like I'm not getting on here and telling y'all about money and then gonna be like, hey, like everything's fine, blah, blah, blah. Like no. Like you're gonna also hear all the things about money as well. So for me, so let's go through it. Like for that fun money bucket, what would I spend money on for that 1,000? And this, so for that 1,000. So the first thing is my cleaners. Like, for show. Like the people that come and clean my house. So I would give that a budget of $250. And what else? I would upgrade my grocery bill to $500. Like that's like half of it, because the supplements, the food, all that stuff, like that really does matter to me a lot. So I'm going to put 500 of that in there. What else would I want to do? Let's just say like my laptop actually needs a repair right now. I mean, my laptop is fine, but I need like, I want to upgrade a repair on it, on my battery, because I feel like my battery is like giving me issues. And that would be, I mean, I could buy it myself and do it for like $80, which is not something like, if I think about, am I doing it myself because I want to save the money, or am I doing it myself because I want to do it myself? I'm doing it myself because I want to do it myself. I really want to be well versed in doing certain things. Like I'm like a full blown believer in I'm going to do it at least once. Like I'm going to do it at least once, because if I need to fix my laptop, or if my laptop needs fixing, I'm going to try to do something myself just to understand it and learn it. I'm obsessed with learning, especially in different avenues. Like I have to be very careful with that with myself. Like, am I doing it because I want to learn about it because you like that, or are you doing it because you don't want to spend money on it? And for me, it's like, that's something I would want to learn to do myself. It's just fascinating, like how a battery works in a computer. I know it probably sounds stupid. Like it's probably the same as like when we used to have phones with batteries and we used to just take it out and whatever. Like I'm sure it's the same thing. That's actually kind of crazy. We used to have phones with batteries in the back. I mean, we still do, but we just don't see them anymore. Like we can't retrieve them, but that's really interesting. Like you drop your phone in your battery and all things fall out. But anyways, that's like that's a nostalgic thought. But that's what I would do. I would fix the laptop, and then if it ever has problems again, I'd probably just upgrade it and not worry about it. But I would love to do that. So that brings us up to 32.8. So we're at 832, I believe. So 25, that's 25, 28, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 8. Oh, wait. We're at 830. All right. Which means we have like, I don't know how much we have left. But what else would I do? Like, think about it. Like, what would you really like to do? I'd probably buy another pair of Lululemon socks. I really like Lululemon socks, and I've been thinking about them a lot. I have 2 pairs right now, and honestly, like, if anybody would like to give me anything ever, it would genuinely be my Lulu socks. I love Lulu socks a lot. And those are $14, so I'd probably buy 2 pairs for that $30. So now we have $100 left. And I'd probably, honestly, like, just to get rid of the rest of it, like, what would I do for fun? Like, what's something I would really love to do? You know what? I've been really wanting to upgrade all my Tupperware to glass Tupperware. I've been talking about that for so long. Not even out loud, just like in short conversations with certain people, because like I really, really love the idea of glass Tupperware instead of plastic, because I have plastic right now. And while they're great quality and they're cool, and I've literally had them for a while, like they're really good quality, but the glass is better for you. And yeah, so let's just say a whole like really nice kit of like 10 pieces is $100. Is that even realistic? I don't even know. But yeah, it's like having the extra 1,000 just to spend would literally be really fun. So I want to raise my poverty floor. Again, not on how much I invest, because like I'm putting a cap on that, right? So now I'm switching. Like I used to have a cap on how much I use for myself, and then I wouldn't have a cap on my investments. But now I have a cap on my investments. So I'm actually going to write that too. I'm going to journal that later. Investments cap is just like every single month, if I invest that much, then like everything else can go to me. If I want to put it in there, fine, but I need to have a cap. Like there's no way I'm going to invest every single cent for the rest of my life. Like it's just not going to work. That's going to keep me miserable, and the way I make money is not going to be able to flow properly. So thank you for tuning into this video. Congratulations for getting to the end of it. If whatever transmissions you got from it, make sure you put them down below. Any mind-blowing moments you had, put them down below. I would love to hear what you have to say. If you need to reach out to me, my email is in the description box, and I will see you guys in my next video.